What is good, group number one? For those of you who are drawn to the first image, this is going to be you all's reading today. We're going to be getting some messages on what is changing for you. What is changing in your life? All right, this is for group number one, Spirit. So as I split the deck here, you got the Wheel, which is the Wheel of Fortunes, literally the card of change. And then you got the Ace of Michael, which is the Ace of Swords. So it says new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. And then you got Ace of Michael or the Ace of Swords. It says a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problem with others. So what I'm getting from this is um, I'm drawn specifically to this wheel. And the part here where it says a change in direction that offers happiness. And with this Ace of Swords energy, so this is a new path opening up for you. This is this is movement. I'm drawn to this. I forget what they're called. They're like little watering mills or something like that. But basically, like the water comes up top and it flows down and it causes the wheel to turn. So there seems to be movement happening in your life. For some of you, this is regarding your career. Um, you may be gaining some sort of clarity regarding your career or regarding, where things or where your career is taking you. I feel like there's something very significant about or something regarding your career that is connected to your soul's purpose. Um, and I feel like you are about to receive clarity on that and an understanding on, where that is taking you in life. I'm gonna actually keep this one out. I'm gonna keep this one out too. So I feel like what's changing for you is movement. You are receiving, or not receiving, but you're gaining movement and momentum in your life. Yeah, follow your heart with this Queen of Raphael. Follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So I feel like this, with this Ace of Michael, it says a wonderful new idea. So whatever this clarity is coming through in a um, energetic way. So I'm not really getting like an actual person. Is even though you got like the Queen of Cups here, I'm not really getting like an actual person. This feels more of like you gaining some sort of clarity through a download or through maybe a dream for some of you here. But this feels like clarity that you're receiving through like directly between you and source. Um, So at this time, you're being asked to really listen to your intuition at this time and really trust in your spiritual gifts at this moment, to know how to best decipher the messages that you're going to be receiving. Something very significant also about signs and synchronicities is very significant for this group. So you may witness or see certain signs of synchronicities as far as like, maybe certain animal synchronicities or angel numbers. I don't know, whatever other ways, the universe decides to communicate to you. Something about clouds as well. I'm seeing somebody like just outside, kind of staring up at the sky. So you may receive messages or downloads while kind of just relaxing and just looking up at the sky. You may see like a certain cloud formation, um, or you may see like certain birds, or maybe like a bird formation, because they be making little shapes and shit when they're in like their um what are they called, little groups or whatnot. I don't even know what it's called, but I don't know, but yeah, something about the sky, looking up at the sky is very significant for you. But yeah, I feel like what's changing for sure for you, collective or group number one, is um, clarity on how to move forward. I feel like your group is such a straightforward message here. And so when you got new beginnings here, then here at the bottom of the deck, you got new beginnings here as well. I believe this is the judgment card. So this is, wow, okay, starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. But look, finding your purpose, I was just talking about that. So you what's changing is that you will now, you've always been walking in your purpose, but you may have been more so of in a stage of pivot. So how do I explain that, spirit? It's like you've been on a path. Let's say I'm seeing a corn maze. I don't. That's so weird and and random, but I'm seeing like a corn maze, and like you're walking through it, but then like on the side, and it's like a clear path ahead, but on the side there seems to be like an opening that opens up, and you kind of walk through it, but it wasn't necessarily, you were still in the corn maze, you're still in the path. It's just that you've been kind of on, how do I explain that? You know how like when you're on a highway, it's taking you in the direction that you're going, that you're, wanting to go, but then there's also like the freeway on the side that's also, alongside the highway. At least here in Texas, I don't know how the other roads be in other states and shit. Um, I think it's called a freeway, but it's like, you can get over, and it's, again, it's like a road that's along the highway, but you're not on the highway, but you're still going along that path. That's a really weird way of explaining it. But that's how I'm seeing it in my mind's eye. Is like you always still been on the path. It's just been, you've been taking a different way. But now this new change that's coming in is putting you back on that clearer path that you were once on. Um, but for some reason you kind of pivoted off of it. You got on the freeway instead of staying on the highway. Or is it called a byway? I don't know. Hell, I'm gonna look it up after this. Um, but yeah, this, it's like you were on the freeway, but then now you're exiting off of that and getting back on the highway. You're merging back on the regular highway. And the highway gets you there faster than going on the freeway. Unless there's traffic on the highway, that's another story. But I don't see any traffic ahead of you. It feels like your roads are cleared. Your obstacles are moved out the way. It's just a matter of you now walking that path and staying on it, and using your intuition to help you best navigate, what lanes to switch. This is such a weird message. It's like such a weird imagery in my mind's eye. I feel like you're very untraditional anyway. Oh my gosh, it's so weird. But anyway, um, or not weird, but just different. I don't think I've really gotten like a download or message like that before. So You are walking on path of finding, or not finding, but really just kind of discovering your life's purpose. And we all have like multiple, but this feels like one, like a really big one for you, a big life's purpose. You've kind of already discovered a few other ones, but this feels like a really, really, really big one. But I feel like it's in conjunction to your career. I don't know if some of you may have a business, you may offer services to others, you may create content for someone here. Some of you could be psychics or, spiritualists, tarot readers, um, witches, whatever, your blow is. Um, but I feel like this part of this purpose regarding your career has something to do with spirituality. Um, and helping others in a energetic and spiritual way versus a very like mundane way. And that's about to be illuminated for you. This career path is going to feel, I'm drawn to the dolphins on the picture here. It's going to feel like play. This isn't going to feel like work. You're not even really going to consider it like a career. It's really going to feel more of like you having fun, you doing something that you feel very natural at. I feel like you're very much a natural at this. Now, there may be a few learning curves, but for the most part, you're a natural at what this is. Maybe the learning curve is like, maybe making an actual business out of it and learning how to actually like profit off of it. Um, there is it's quite controversial of people like spiritualists or people who do spiritual work and us, receiving money for our work. But that's an energy exchange. I'm not, feeding you free, giving you free energy just for me to receive nothing back, Um, hell, even if you, I would even accept like, what is it called? Like bartering, to where it's like I provide you a service and then you provide me a service back, or I give you I give you my tomatoes that I've grown, and you give me your cucumbers that you've grown. Like I definitely believe in that. I'm definitely open to it, but also, in the economy we live in, um, there a monetary exchange to me is very acceptable. But again, it is controversial to other people who are like, oh, if you do readings and stuff, it should be free and you shouldn't be taking money. But I don't agree with that. Um, again, I definitely feel like if you're um, providing a service to where you have to utilize your energy in that way, especially when you're helping people, you're guiding people, you're connecting with source and spirit, which is very, very energetically draining. You deserve some sort of compensation in return. It shouldn't just be a one-sided thing. Because to me, that's a uneven flow of energy, and I don't do that. Sorry for my little tangent there, but that's just facts, and I feel like that's kind of what you're entering into. Also, you may be, starting to actually accept, monetary compensation for your services that you'll be providing others, or services that you already provide for others, or will be. Anything else? I don't think so. Group number one, I believe these are all the messages that I'm picking up for y'all. So let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see you all in my next reading. Peace out. What is good, group number two? For those of you who are drawn to the um, second image, this is going to be our reading today. We're going to be getting some messages on what is changing for you. What is changing in your life? So I'm picking up something about a significant connection coming in. I'm gonna pull some cards to kind of see what the nature of this connection is. It could be romantic, it could be platonic, it can be like a business mentor type of thing also. So Just kind of take where it resonates. Um, but yeah, I'm picking up an energy of a very significant connection. This feels like a soul connection. Again, the nature of it, we'll look into that. Um, but overall, this feels like a connection that is meant to come into your life at this time. They're meant to help you with something, is what I'm picking up. Something regarding your healing journey. I'm also hearing support. Okay, so you got the King of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. It says, yes, it is safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passion. So King of Raphael, which is the King of Cups. Warm, generous, honorable, refined. So this could be a masculine energy coming in, gender neutral. But it seems like a masculine energy that is coming in to offer you some sort of support. This person definitely comes off as very like, I'm getting down to earth. This person seems very chill, very cool, calm, collected. They feel very, I'm hearing trustworthy. And like it says, yes, it is safe to trust. But this person, again, they're coming off as very trustworthy. They may come off as like very, very sweet, very kind, very nice, and that may trigger you, group number two. It may trigger your trust issues because you're kind of like, nobody can be this nice, nobody can be this generous, but this person is. This person is very much exactly who they say that they are. But again, it may kind of trigger a little bit of like mistrust with you or within you. Um, and it may kind of run the risk of like self-sabotage. So just be careful of self-sabotaging a genuine connection. This person also sees that you have this certain trust issues. These I'm hearing wounds. You may have wounds when it comes to like people that you may have trusted in the past, people that you've opened up to, people that you've asked for help and support, and those people may not have handled you the best, or they may have betrayed you in some type of way, or they may have maybe switched up on you, whatever the case may be. But you may have had certain wounds when it comes to like people that you've trusted and opened up to in the past that just didn't really go the way that you planned for it to go or wanted it to go. But this person's coming in to help heal that wound. They're coming in to truly support you, to truly be there for you, to be a good friend for you is what I'm picking up. Um, Now where it may go after friendship, that's up in the air, but they're coming in as a true friend for you, a true support system. Hmm, I'm gonna keep that there. Okay, who is this connection coming in? What is the nature of this connection? You got solutions, which is temperance in this deck, and then you got strength, which is strength in this deck. This person has sees that you're somebody who's very strong. Um, you with this temperance card, you have alchemized situations in your life that would have caused people in the past to like really trip and fall, like certain things that you've gone through and experienced. um if it was other people who weren't as strong as you, um, they would have absolutely crumbled under all this pressure and all this chaos. So this person sees this like inner lion within you, this inner, I'm hearing bear. I'm also getting like mama bear. I don't know if somebody here is a parent. Um, but you have this like mama bear type of energy towards yourself. You may be very like protective over yourself, protective over your heart, protective over the things that you have. I'm also hearing a resource guarding. So that's like a behavior with animals to where they get very, very aggressive when you try to take something that they have kind of claimed for themselves. Um, but it's not, but that may have been like your energy. Some of you, that kind of is your energy right now. You may be just very on guard. You may have a lot of walls up. People may have lots and lots and lots of difficulty breaking through these walls that you've built up, but it's really an act of self-preservation and self-protection. You have this, again, this inner lion within you and this mama bear energy to you, to where anybody that's coming into your life and into your energy with bad or malicious intent, you're ready to bite their necks off. And this person sees that, but they are going to be the water to your fire. They're going to help to tame that. They're coming in to help tame that lion, not in like a controlling way, because some of you may think like, I don't want to be controlled. I'm independent. I got my own shit. I can handle things myself. And that is could very well be true with your hyper independent self. But this person's showing up to heal that part of yourself to where you feel that you have to be so strong. You're the only one who's being strong for yourself. Ooh, I'm starting to get a little bit choked up. Like I can really resonate with this energy. um, oof, oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I don't get emotional in my readings often, but I can like really, really, really resonate with this energy. Um, so again, it's like you've been so strong for yourself, group number two, and this person, oh my gosh, this person's coming in to really show you that it's okay to rely on other people. It's okay to trust other people. It's okay to have people to where you don't have to be your own rock. Others can be a rock for you also. And this person's coming in to heal that part of yourself to where again you feel like you have to do everything on your own. You have to you're the only strong one in your life. You can only trust yourself. And that is not true. This person is coming up to show you that that is not true. They're not here just to tell you that. They're going to show you that. They're here to bring in balance in your life and help to, again, alchemize that energy. Again, you have this very fiery energy to you, and this person has a very watery energy to them. A little bit of air sign I'm picking up from this person too. But this person is coming in to help alchemize. They're helping to show you, like, okay, you have the fire, I have the water, but fire and water, even though they're opposites, it can still work together. We can still find a way to alchemize that energy, to transmute it into something um, beautiful. Whew, okay. I think I'm almost done with your group because like that really, really hit me. Okay, so then at the bottom of the deck, you have the sun. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. This person is coming in to help usher in an era of success in your life. It's almost like as if they are acting as a bit of a catalyst towards your success or your manifestations that you've been calling in. You've been really calling in and praying and asking the universe for something specific. But this person, as they come in, it's almost as if they're going to activate something within you. I did a collective reading on a similar message like this. If you watch that reading, this is definitely extra confirmation for you. Um, but again, like this person's coming in to activate something within you that is going to really flip a switch. And it's almost like they're going to turn your life upside down overnight, but also in a very, very good and positive way. Just being around this person is just healing to your energy and healing to, again, those wounds that you have had for so long and that you've been nurturing for so long. You've been nurturing wounds, but you've been needing to actually heal those wounds. And this person's coming in to show you how to heal them versus just putting a band aid over it and thinking that, it's just going to heal itself. Somebody's like, good luck opening up my walls. Good luck getting to me. And that's, again, this person's going to be very diligent and persistent with that. They're going to actually put in effort and time and energy into helping heal that part of yourself. But the big thing about this is that you have to be open to this group number two. If you're not going to be open to it, then you're just wasting the universe's time. And anything that you're trying to manifest, the universe is just going to be like, well, you're just going to block it off anyway. You're just going to disregard it anyway. You're just not going to let this person in that we sent to bless you. Like, if you could have that type of mentality to where you're just not opening yourself up at all, and you're just that hurt and that wounded, then in all honesty, and I'm not trying to sound mean or anything, just stop watching these readings. Just go crawl up in a hole somewhere and just be to yourself. This reading is for those in my channel, my page. My readings are for people who are actually open to healing, people who are on a healing journey, and again, who are open to receiving divine intervention, divine support, divine love. If you're not open to that, then this, again, my channel is just not going to be for you. Um, so again, this individual coming in, you have to be open to it. If you want things to truly change in your life, if you want things to truly get better for you, the universe is sending this person in to show you, that you can have a good life and also have good people around you. Everybody's not a shitty person. Everybody's not a snake. What is this? So interesting. Okay, so the dove here is carrying this snake. This snake is also in kind of like a, what do you call it, like an infinity sign. So this to me is kind of representative of like the universe clearing out snakes in your life, clearing out, negativity or negative people out of your life. So that part of your journey is done. So again, this person's coming in to show you, um, what is it? Is it Noah's Ark in the Bible where God sent like a dove as a sign of like peace, or that, the storm is over, something like that. I know there was like a dove and I think a raven um that God sent. I just forget like which one was for what reason. I think a raven was more so of like a messenger of some sort, and then like the dove was kind of like, like a peace, or like God's promise or something like that. Or was that the rainbow? I don't know. It's been a minute since I read it. But um yeah, it's like, the universe has already cleared out the negative people out your life. That's no longer going to be a thing for you. I mean, of course, we're all have snakes in our lives, but this person you can actually trust. Now, spirit's being a little bit vague as far as like what's the nature of this connection? Like, is this like romantic partnership? Is this business? Is this friendship? I feel like overall they're coming in as a friend, but things are going to, if this is meant to be something more than friendship, then things will progress from there. But the overall energy I'm picking up is friendship from this person. So just go with that. Don't worry about, oh, is this my person? Am I going to get married to them? Or, are we going to make money together? Like, just don't worry about any of that. Just let this person in. That's that's your message. Just let this person in. Let them get to know you and you get to know them. Okay. Y'all gonna have a lot of fun together too. I'm drawn to the dolphins. Lots of fun, lots of hanging out, getting to know one another, but very, very positive energy coming through. So group number two, I believe these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how this reading resonates for you at the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I'll see you all in my next reading. Peace out. What is good, group number three? For those of you who are drawn to the third image, this is going to be you all's reading today. We're going to be getting some messages on what changes are happening in your life. What is about to change in your life? Ah, so cute. So six of Raphael, which is the six of cups in this deck. It says embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindle relationships, children or childhood. But I'm really drawn to the second one of new friends or rekindle relationships. So some of you may have someone coming back from your past. Don't click off. Don't click off. Don't click off. Don't click off just yet. Some of you are like, ugh, and rolled your eyes. Okay, hold on. This is not a past friend. This is not a past lover. This is a past connection, but it doesn't feel like it doesn't really feel like it was a thing. I don't know how to explain that. Oh shit. Maybe you knew this person, maybe you work with this person, maybe you just knew of this person, maybe y'all went to school with each other, maybe y'all were friends back in school, like grade school or um college, or again, maybe y'all work with each other or something like that, but there's something significant about you knew this person before. Another thing I'm picking up, because of cups is also about past life connections. So this could have been somebody from a past life, but there seems to be an energy of instant recognition with this individual. Um, yeah. What's the ooh. Underneath that is the Knight of Raphael, which is the Knight of Cups. So committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. Okay, so I didn't think I was gonna get like an actual love reading, but this is what's coming through. So y'all have a past life connection or a past connection here that is coming through in a more romantic sense. So this is somebody coming through with intentions of um, dating you, of wanting to be with you. Yeah, this is what's changing in your life is your love life. You are opening up to more romance. You're going to really click with this person very, very well. Um, Something about like similar senses of humor. Y'all may have a similar sense of humor. Y'all may I'm seeing somebody like I'm hearing Echo Alalia. So, maybe there's something that somebody says that triggers like a video that you saw in the past, or like something funny that you used to watch, like a Vine or something like that. But like you say this reference, others around you may not get it, but then this person immediately gets it. It's that type of energy to where it's like instant friendship or instant connection. Like, oh shit, you get me, or I made this reference. Nobody else gets it, but you get it. So that's the energy I'm picking up, is that this person is gonna, like, you're really gonna click with this individual. Y'all are gonna have very similar senses of humor, very similar experiences in the past. I feel like y'all are going to really vibe off of y'all's like conversations with one another, because it's going to be a mix of like very deep conversations, but also, even though it's very deep, it's also going to feel very light. It's not going to feel like walking on eggshells or anything like that. It's just something about the way that you're able to talk to one another that feels like, yes, we can have these serious and deep conversations, but also we know how to sneak a joke in here and there, or we know how to keep the mood light, without us having to, again, like, deep conversations like people would have on a straight face, and they're just like sitting from each other on a in a at a table, and everything just feels so serious. This doesn't feel like that. It feels like y'all will have a very unique means of communicating with one another and talking to one another, without it having to feel so serious. Because I feel like one or both of you are just very unserious people. like, like you can be at a funeral and you just may bust out laughing. Not in like you're laughing at them, but it's like, maybe the person singing just sounds a hot mess and you just start laughing because of it. It's that energy of, y'all both just kind of get each other. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. 10 of Raphael. So the 10 of Cups, love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. So this is somebody coming in that's going to feel like, I'm having a really big sense of deja vu right now. Oh my gosh, I just had deja vu. I was trying to kind of sit with it for a second to see if anything else was going to come up, but I guess not. Ooh, and then the sun underneath that. Yeah, yeah. Group number three, this is going to be a lifelong connection. If you're single, this definitely feels like your person. And I don't get that a lot in these little general readings, but I'm picking it up so strong, is that this is your person. This is your life partner here. I feel like y'all are going to build a family together. Y'all are going to start off as really good friends. Y'all are not going to want to like rush it. Um, yeah, you're not going to want to rush the connection. You're not going to want to rush um the flow of the things, because you're going to feel like you rushing things, or you hopping immediately in a connection or in a relationship with one another. You may feel like, oh, that's going to ruin it, or that's going to be too much. But this person coming in, you're going to take your time with one another. I feel like on the outside you're going to be telling each other like, yeah, we're really just close friends or best friends, but like the people around y'all may be like, uh-huh, sure y'all are. Like, that's how close of a connection y'all are going to have, um, with one another. And with this sun energy underneath that, um, this person's coming in and they're bringing in a lot of happiness into your life, a lot of joy into your life. And it's funny, you got the sun with the 10 of cups, which both are like the happiest cards in the tarot deck. So it's a big energy of happiness, and I feel like that's what's changing. Is this person bringing in this energy of happiness, and I'm also picking up nostalgia. So y'all may feel very nostalgic with one another. Y'all may have very nostalgic experiences with one another, and it's also kind of giving the energy of like, um, what was this the other day? I was on TikTok and there was this video about like Christmas time, but like how Christmas time felt like when we were kids, the snowy days, the Christmas cookies, and the 90s decorations and things like that very nostalgic feeling from when we were kids. I feel like this person's going to kind of bring that back into your life, which is very, very, very beautiful to see here. So it's like things that you used to miss when you were a kid or when you were a youth. This person is going to bring that back or bring that feeling back for you. Like y'all made like Halloween time, you may choose to decorate. Maybe you haven't decorated in a long time, but maybe you were used to decorating for holidays when you were younger, and this person is going to encourage you to decorate again. Some of you may already still decorate, um, but it's something about like 90s or early 2000s type of decorations, like 80s type of decorations. I'm seeing one of those like small TVs um, that we used to keep in like the kitchen area. Something significant about that. But this person again is just bringing a lot of nostalgia in your life, and it's like y'all's connection is gonna feel like two teenagers, like y'all gonna feel like two kids with one another. Ah, this is so beautiful. I want to know, can I have a card or two about this person coming in? How will group number three know that this is their person? Like, who are they? Holy shit, y'all got a lot of cup energy here. So this is definitely a change in like your emotional life. Okay, that's it. What else? What we got? Queen of Raphael, perspective, which is the hangman, and then justice. Okay. Let's see. I guess I can move this up some. This person, they're gonna make you feel very balanced with this justice energy. Um, you're not gonna have a need to like over explain yourself or like you have done in the past, like over explaining yourself or your intentions or kind of overthinking things or maybe thinking that you've done something wrong. This person's not going to make you feel that way. They're going to make you feel very, very balanced, very safe. Something about this person's way of like viewing life, they may have a very like childlike or youthful like way of viewing the world. They very much an adult. I'm getting maturity here. Um, but they also have not lost that sense of curiosity and risk and fun and play. Like this person is very much like a big kid at heart. Um, Getting like Sagittarius energy here also. Heavy water sign, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and again I'm picking up Sagittarius and Libra with the Justice card. Uh, what is it? Pisces with the Hangman. Yeah, Pisces, that Neptune energy. Um, but yeah, this person is definitely, I feel like you're gonna notice how like adventurous they are, how childlike they are, how much they may enjoy going out and having a fun time. They may enjoy doing like random things. They may be someone who's quite spontaneous. Someone has like brown hair. Seeing brown hair, I'm also seeing black hair, short haircut. I'm seeing long blonde hair. Someone has locks, dreadlocks. Um, Someone has a bit of a like a pudge, like their stomach. Um, Not necessarily overweight, but the person somebody may have like some love handles or a bit of like a little bit of a belly here. Someone could also have really nice arms. Someone has a nice ass. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing somebody drawn to somebody else's like cheeks. Um, Someone could have like sharp features. I'm seeing somebody with like a sharp nose. I'm also seeing a wide nose. So either really sharp or really wide. Someone has a really nice smile. I feel like they're gonna love your smile. That could be something that they compliment you on. I'm getting like this person may compliment you on like a specific feature of yours, but they may compliment you on it like all the time. Like it just may be their favorite part about you or one of their favorite parts of you. Anything else? I feel like y'all gonna have a very like psychic, telepathic connection here. You'll be able to kind of just like look at each other and read their mind. Or even like I'm seeing somebody like both of you are at work, or like one person's at work, one person's at home, but then just like randomly y'all text each other at the same time. Like, oh, I was just thinking about you, or like, hey, what do you want to eat for dinner today? Or, things like that. But I see y'all like doing that often is like, oh shit, I was just about to text you, or oh, I was just about to call you. Um, so y'all may have like that type of connection to where like y'all think of each other and or y'all like think of each other at the same time. Something about mermaids can be significant here. The movie Mermaids can be significant. I haven't actually never seen the movie, but I've just saw it. I was going to watch it the other night, but I chose a different movie instead. I may watch it later on. I don't know. But again, mermaids can be significant. Peacocks can be significant. Birds can be significant. Anything else, spirit guides? I don't think so. Group number three, I believe these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. Oh, something that's coming through also. Somebody here may have kids. I'm drawn to the kids back here, and then it says children here. So somebody here could be like a single parent or have kids, or maybe they want kids. Um, yeah, that was my last message. So group number three, these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see you all in my next reading. Peace out.